Hi, and welcome to Theoretically Edible Food, Episode 1.
We will be explaining the process of cooking using scientific concepts and attempting to hide our hideous attempts at cooking.
In this episode, we will be making
butter.
Butter is made from fat, present in milk, and we will explain how it is extracted in greater detail later. You will need a jam jar and whipping cream of an amount to your liking. Make sure these are well chilled to a temperature of at least 15 degrees Celsius. Here, we are using en bloc and precedent whipping cream.
Make sure your jars are cleaned well. We have washed ours with hot water.
Fill 1/3 of the jar with whipping cream. Then cap them tightly and shake, periodically opening and resealing them to relieve pressure.
You will notice that the cream will become thicker and more yellowish.
Continue shaking until a large lump is formed and a thin white liquid appears.
This is butter and buttermilk.
Pour away all buttermilk. Then recap the jar and continue shaking. Milk is made from fats,
which make butter,
water,
and protein.
There are
two
dominant types of fats in milk: triglycerides and phospholipids. Triglycerides are made of
3
fatty acid chains and
1
glycerol. Phospholipids are made of
2
fatty acid chains,
1
phosphate group, and
1
glycerol. Glycerols and fatty acid chains are nonpolar, hence they are
hydrophobic.
Phosphate groups have a negative charge, hence they are
hydrophilic.
A triglyceride has fatty acid chains and a glycerol, hence it is
hydrophobic.
Phospholipids have a phosphate group, fatty acid chains, and a glycerol, hence they have a hydrophilic head and a hydrophobic tail.
As shown.
Ta-da! To link the glycerol and fatty acid chain together, a condensation reaction occurs. H2O is removed to join them together, forming an ester linkage as shown. This is a glycerol, and this is a fatty acid chain. Hence, when you join them, you get a triglyceride. Remember that the triglyceride is hydrophobic. This means that they do not mix well with water and are easily separated. A phospholipid, on the other hand, has a hydrophilic head and a hydrophobic tail. To keep their tails away from water, they create the following formations: the micelle and the bilayer aggregate. The phospholipids and triglycerides will clump together, separating the fats from the proteins and water, hence creating butter. The butter is starting to thicken. If yours doesn't, just add in some cold water, then reseal and shake the jar.
Pour out all remaining liquid and scoop out your butter.
And we have butter! Spread it on bread or crackers and eat away. We hope your desk isn't as messy as the one shown.
Done.